Sam, has your unread mail been piling up? You might be... at least...
Been a while, Sam. It's good to see you. Remember how to do this? You need to close your eyes and picture your destination.
Said Lisa, don't be shy. Just like we used to. Come on, keep up.
Have a pleasant journey. Have a pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Someone's happy. Stretch my legs.
Hey, Sam. Thanks for coming back. Got something for you. These are your new cufflinks. They still work as a terminal, but I've added a weapon function. I was able to redesign everything from the ground up after the last connection.
And they're weapons too now.
That's right. Cord cutters. I should explain. BTs are connected to the other side via umbilical cords, right? When those cords bring the matter of our world into contact with the antimatter of theirs, boom. Void out. But, just as Deadman theorized, your blood does have unique properties. It can be used to cut a BT's cord. So, I've added that function. Cut the cord of the BT, and it returns to the world of the dead. No BT, no void out. Win-win.
These things can cut them loose.
If you can get close enough without them noticing, yes.
Cord snipping, super handcuffs.
Right. Let's try them out. Cut the cord connecting us. She's sound asleep. I made sure she got plenty of milk. Just do it. Please, Sam. Set us free. This world was never hers, but all the same, I didn't want her to leave it. Even though she's already lost. Truth is, she's not really my daughter.
The attack and everything, that was all a lie?
No, that part was true. My ovaries can't produce eggs, and Lochna has trouble with her uterus. Long story short, neither of us can have children. I was alright with it. I mean, children, who needs them, I thought. But my sister thought differently. Lochna wanted a child, someone to carry her genes. She fell in love with another member of Bridges, but he died in an accident. She was devastated, of course, as was I. Back then, strong emotions like that, I could feel hers, and she could feel mine. When I sensed her desire to join him, to end it, I went to her and said, let's have a baby. We took one of Lochna's eggs and fertilized it with his frozen sperm. And I carried it to term. A healthy baby grew inside of me. But then there was the attack. And our bond was severed. I wanted to tell her, but I was bound to the child. I couldn't just abandon her. But I was wrong. Lochna needs to know. You have to break some ties to forge others. Can't be tied to everything. If we're going to reconnect the world, I need to reconnect with my sister first. So please, Sam. Do it. Take me home to Lochna. Sam, would you sit me up? I haven't been outside in a long time. It's just too much to take in all at once.
You sure? Thought you might be claustrophobic after your time in the rubble.
I'll be fine, so long as I can see out of the bag. The warmth of the light, the touch of the wind, the scent of the world. Lucky you. The two of you are still connected. Okay, Sam. Let's go.
I had a special surprise prepped and everything. But it looks to me like your hands are full. No biggie. We can always tweak the rules a bit.
You ready, Sam? Coming.
Woo! He looks hungry. All you gotta do to make it out alive is not get eaten. Sound like fun? Of course it does.
Run, Sam, run!
Game over.
That was amazing, Sam. I don't know how you managed to pull that off. If only we all had your talents.
Anybody hear me?
Nobody's here.
Over here!
host mama. End of the line, Sam.
Sam, where are you?
Come on, let's roll.
go. You there, Sam?
Hello?
The hospital I was staying at was crushed by a bridge. Still have nightmares about it. Still hear the crack before it all came tumbling down.
I'm Sam!
I've been scared to death of bridges ever since. And, yeah. I know how that must sound considering our employer. I'm scared of the dark, too. Don't sleep anymore. Can't.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Pleasant journey.
It is building the jury's view to say when she takes the stand, she already looks more credible. Her account is already backed up by at least one witness, and also the video. Which brings me now to the next witness we heard from, Daniel Phillips. Who is Daniel Phillips, and what did he have to say?
Well, let me tell you something, Jesse. When they called Daniel Phillips to the stand, honestly, at first I thought he was just another police officer. He was very muscularly built. He had on a pretty tight suit, but he essentially was a male dancer, something that I was very surprised that was introduced so early on as far as the witnesses go. But, Maureen Comey did this questioning for the government. Daniel Phillips said that he had received money from Cassie back in 2012 to pretty much have sex with her. He met Cassie through his boss. He was contacted by his boss after receiving a request for black dancers, so the boss sent him to the Gramercy Park Hotel. Essentially, when Daniel Phillips...
He's not here yet. He called. He said he got to stop and get Papa some bags because he pulled the bag out. Yeah.
Pulled it out of where?
Tore it or something. I think he tore it. I think he tore the bag. Oh, yeah, ripping out the hole. I think that Commander Stadium shit is the worst.
Yeah, so we got leg bags?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, DC ain't going for that shit. That taxes gonna go up. Shit. They gotta move people out of there.
Ah, shit.
That's all they can do.
Alright, well, call him when he gets there.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
Well, you got a hungry man in there, don't he?
But he does in the basement. Ew.
Yeah.
Ew. How would they come eat that shit? That shit upset your body.
Yeah, it's upset your body. Mm-hmm.
Shit come out. Get me out of here.
Alright.
Alright. I'll call you when I'm leaving.
Alright.
Came to this hotel, and by the way, Gramercy Park Hotel is just uptown from where we are right now. He was expecting that he was doing a striptease for a bachelorette party. So he arrived at the hotel around about nighttime. So when Cassie had opened the door, she was wearing lingerie. She was wearing a red wig. She had sunglasses on. She referred to the other man in her room as her husband. And she made it a point to tell Daniel Phillip, allegedly, that, you know, her husband wasn't gay, that he wouldn't touch the dancer, so essentially that he would feel more comfortable. Daniel Phillip testified that Cassie gave him a few thousands of dollars when he walked inside that hotel room. The candles were lit on the table. There was Astroglide in the room, something that, you know, was both talked about in the indictment. So he had a bandana over his nose and pretty much his mouth, so if you can picture like people going to music festivals and that type of thing. That was kind of what I was picturing a little bit. And then he also was wearing a hat, so just by that description, you could tell that this person just didn't want to be identified. But according to Daniel Phillip, this man was referred to as Baby, and then he recognized the voice as being that of Sean Combs. So he said that Diddy didn't say much, but that Diddy, while he was kind of going under this, like, you know, persona, was working in the recording side of that recording tidbits.
What the fuck is that? Okay, there in the first place. Like, no, you better talk about, nigga. one is rich.
Without the ones like you working tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly
Now,
stop. No matter your position, stop by Ranger for the ones who get it done.
A room super clapping noises and kind of describes it. But even when it was talking about just like what all went on inside these rooms and all of these things were going down, it was, Diddy giving directions, like slow down, separate from each other, doing a role play like they had recently done at the airport. Don't ejaculate just yet. And if he were to do so, to do it on her stomach or inside of her, that type of thing. He even said that there was one
yeah, stupid.
yeah. Urinate on her and
Yeah.
so there were just a lot of graphic details about it. But then there was another interesting point where Daniel Phillips thought that there would be any type of point that he could be killed allegedly by the defendant because, Diddy allegedly made him turn over his
Can I?
this is somebody with a lot of power. So the police could simply find him anywhere and explain, he has my driver's license, he knows my identification, he has my ID, that type of thing. I didn't say that, but we all know what it is. And so there were moments that he did say that he was fearful of his life and that he pretty much couldn't actually perform, especially getting inside that room. So it was a lot of graphic details, a lot of stuff that was talked about there. And then even, we're not even in the thick of the cross yet because, Xavier Donaldson said he has about an hour left to cross tomorrow morning. And so we're probably going to see a lot more of that cross-examination, which, seems like
Bullshit.
aspect and point right now, it seems like it's the tax credibility.
Long ass fucking truck, man.
Why was Daniel Phillips doing this type of service when, his service didn't provide prostitution, it prohibited it. He said that he wasn't even necessarily a male dancer whenever he was working at this company. He essentially, male job. Essentially, he was just a supervisor, and that the company was using fake addresses to optimize searches, and Daniel Phillips didn't know it was fraudulent, that type of thing. So it seems like from the defense perspective, it's definitely
was a willing participant in all of this. And I think I understood the reporting to suggest that Mr. Phillips had asked Cassandra Ventura, why are you still with me, right? I mean, that's going to be a big theme. Why did you keep coming back to Diddy? And correct me if I'm wrong, Elizabeth, did we learn a little bit more about the text message history between her and Philip? Because the more that the defense can highlight that, if she was sending him these messages and recruiting him, how much was it Diddy's direction versus how much she was doing it herself? I mean, weren't the text messages between them quite explicit?
It's one to me, I get addicted to know me, still love me. I handle my business in the city and the town, touchdown.
Well, the problem is we couldn't see the text messages whenever they were displayed essentially just for the parties only. And so we
Sing it, Cash.
gallery
Sis said if you go to a man's house and he got a vinyl collection, just know you're dealing with a seasoned pro. As a vinyl collector, I have one thing to say. She's absolutely right. Fellas, let's be real. When a woman come over our house and she sees that we got a vinyl collection, what's the first thing you want to do? Yo, let me play you something. Every man that has a vinyl collection thinks he's Darius Love Hall. And guess what? It's me. I'm Nigga. But with that post, I really just started thinking, if you are a vinyl collector, male or female, then you are my tribe. I don't know if there's a group chat of us or whatever, but I want in on it. I mean, we text each other rare gems like this. By the way, you cannot find this anywhere. This is actually printed just overseas. It's not printed in the United States. Actually, but vinyl is a lost art and it's fun to collect. When I meet another vinyl collector, I get excited. Because if you collect vinyl, that lets me know you appreciate nostalgia.
But Diddy was definitely paying attention.
I don't valet my car at the restaurant anymore because they're running scams. If you're sitting at the restaurant for 2 hours, they basically go into your car, park your car, pull up your GPS, find out where your home is, send 2 guys over there, ransack your place while you're at dinner, and when you're leaving, they're calling saying, hey, get out of there, they're coming home. Sit in safety. I mean, come on now. Come on now. Elizabeth Miller, thank you so much. Great reporting. I know you're exhausted. You had an incredibly long day. Go get some dinner. Thank you so much for coming on. Really appreciate it.
Thanks, Jesse.
And that is all we have for you right now here on Sidebar. Everybody, thank you so much.
Exercise. So you write on pad or you write? I used to write on pad. Now I sometimes write on my laptop.
Fucking 6 seconds.
Is this where Elliot raps? Elliot's gonna rap my bars? Yo, battle. You got something? Good job.
Yeah, so do you. Of course it is, right? How are you doing that?
grocery bag.
You see what I'm saying? Huh?
I'm going, Sam.
Battery's almost dead.
God damn.
Give me one of your best bars ever. Well, hold on. I don't know off the top my best bar. I'll give you bars from that, and you can tell me how they work. That. You know, you like Manap. Okay. No, like what? I think there's no one to compare Caleb in the architecture.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Do I have it?
So you don't have no inclination.
Oh.
Oh yeah, me and Elise's son wrote a rap for. Are we allowed to say his name or somebody?
Gotta charge it soon.
had it.
No, yeah.
Oh, God.
Sorry about that.
Please.
It's too many numbers. There we go. But yeah, right there. I said push isn't slick. Push isn't slick. We see the snowflakes. LOL. And
Oh, God.
All right, let's get this done.
Can you go to Logic's Twitter for me? And go to whatever, like, the snippet that he has retweeted.
Oh, my God.
Seriously?
I think so, but I don't know. That even such a big Playboy card. He sounded good. I feel like he showed like said like great.
Hey, Sam. Do you remember your own birth? Me, I remember being inside the room. I wasn't alone. I could hear my mother's heartbeat. Hers in Loch Ness. We were conjoined twins. One and the same before we were born. But then they tried to separate us with surgery. The operation was successful. We were still one.
You sent eye emoji. His manager sent eye emoji. JID sent eye emoji. Nothing else was sent. There wasn't a follow-up question. There wasn't like a... No one liked each other's thing. It was just eye emoji. God is like a... That's before. God is like ugly. If you search JID album trailer, God is like ugly. August.
We knew each other's thoughts without saying a word. My joy to her joy. Her pain.
Oh, wow.
Because this Kendrick guy, the dot errors, it's eclipsing Atlanta right now. Atlanta's real quiet right now. It's real quiet. They don't like separated. I just think we need to go live with this Atlanta, right? There's also like checks and balances. Shit called libel. Go look libel up. They said that in the lawsuit. They actually said that in the lawsuit. They said the comments from
mama. End of the line, Sam.
Fuck.
I did appreciate the West Side Gun and Dochi link up. Right? Love that. That song. You can go if you already have yours. There's a lot of music. A lot, baby.
Well, definitely shout out to DDG. I liked his album a lot more than I expected to, so I went in with pretty low expectations, especially it was a 7-day album when they're making it on stream. I just didn't expect the songs to be very...
so he did make it in real time.
Yeah, he was making it in real time with people, so I went in kind of thinking it would be like a half-ass project to that degree of just timing. But there were some good songs. Like, it was well put together. The bars were better than I expected. I think it's his best album as a rapper, which is dope to see also people in the streaming space really taking it seriously. Like, he's one of those, like, when we talked to him in 2020, and he was basically putting streaming behind at that point. He's like, no, I really want to be a rapper. Like, he was willing to put his audience behind just to go make sure he did this right. So,
He's got some certified hits.
yeah, he has hits. He is, I would say, you know, at least he is a certified hit, and then he has another.
I saw him when Gunna did that comeback show. I didn't know who he was. Gunna came back.
Promontory, at 7 p.m.
Next.
Ass.
X has hit enough credit as his graphic ability is very.
Yeah, I've seen his freestyles.
Yeah, he killed it.
So he got an album coming out. And it's a song called Kingmaker. Shout out to homie Lloyd Banks. Yes, Lloyd Banks. And Lloyd Banks. But I love like the underground thing, like determination, pick and choose. And he got some dope collabs. Got Random on this, Eagle, Philip. I like it a lot.
I would like to see him do
Thanks, baby.
more in the public. I know that's not necessarily his character, but like doing more in the public facing.
Yeah, we did a rap radar with him, and then he was saying in the interview that he was mad because he said he had actually said, you'll appreciate this, Jeremy. He still writes all his raps. He has rap books, like rhyme books. Like he still writes all his rhymes, but he's like, I was gonna bring the books, and I forgot to bring the books. So I want to interview him again where he brings the rhyme books. See the rhyme books. Holy still to this day is very proficient of like he writes everything down. He has rhyme books like old school.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
I want to say that before we go. I promise
Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Sam Porter Bridges.
Let's go. Right? See? Let's go, guys. I want to shout out my New York Knicks, man. They're doing that thing against the Celtics. They're fucking winning. It's 2-0. Are you singing it to you next door? You're going to go to see it again?
Like, comment, subscribe. Shout out to the chat. You know what I'm saying? Queens.
You're listening to the iHeart Podcast. Trust is a game changer for any team. It doesn't matter who or what you're up to. You trust the people around you, anything's possible. It's the same for insurance. You should have a team that works hard to earn your trust every day, and that's the Hartford. 215 years in the game, they help protect millions of customers with their business and personal insurance.
Goodbye. Yeah.
Day out, the people who count on you. The game is on the line. It's why you want the Hartford on your team. Check out thehartford.com to learn more.
Okay, have you heard about this? Last year, Degree changed the formula for their full rush go. Fans rebelled and the O's is back. And Degree and that doesn't happen. They admitted stands up and bringing the original full rush scent back. And it's exactly how you remember it. Cool, crisp, and fresh. There's a reason why it's the #1 men's antiperspirant, and it's back at Walmart, Target, and other stores now for under $4. So try it and see what the fuss is about. Head to your local Walmart, Target, and try the OG Cool Rush for yourself.
A vibrant company culture and exceptional services, our wide Brightview Senior Living has been a great place to work for the past.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
said is, it wouldn't be smart to screen because niggas that watch it, they're white folks that don't have access to black or that type of person, so they want to see him in the stick. Not saying that's a smart thing or that's a good thing. All I'm saying is, for his business model, right? Yeah, that's I ain't mad at this. All I'm saying is, no, that's
They won't even allow themselves to be exploited. I mean, there's shit that exploits white people or fat people or whatever. Hold on. There is people that exploit that. Yeah, and midgets and all types of other things. Yeah. Where's that? Yeah. What's that called again? That skater show where they show people doing dumb shit and getting into accidents or cops mostly like.
I watch that video every time I'm sad. So hold on, real quick. Let me mention that. I don't think that's exploiting bad people. Nah, that's exploiting. I think it's sad or maybe comical, depending on how you look at it. Right? I think they're trying to show you someone who is struggling with something that can ease addiction, and then they usually set them up with like a doctor or a plan to try to
They have to show them like that. So out of the say you watch the whole episode, because I never watched the show.
Construction complete.
Let's roll.
Did all of that for like, my nigga, when is your time?
So it's an addiction.
It's OD, and then what's crazy is it's super exploitive because out of 100 episodes, maybe 20 of them, 20 endings, most of them relapse immediately or don't even get healthy enough to get the surgery.
That's a show about addiction. That's not exploitive.
No. That's not exploitive. It's a show about morbid curiosity. Yeah, there's no reason for this to be the angle. No reason other than to exploit. Everything about the show. They're taking this thing. No, why? No. The weird upskirt shirt with the bitch with pussy out. There's no reason to have to do that. I don't watch that. You can tell it's made from his face. You don't have to do the upskirt. And then you don't have to get the wild.
Eating una cosa.
Get the little bit of excrement that she didn't notice when she was different. And then leaning in the bed, you have to get out of the bed and just run you back up. And they'll show this shit.
Okay.
When he was done ordering food in the app, he almost opened his door and looked out the peephole. He didn't see what they went through the door. And that they put the food in front of him. Eating.
I got food in my way.
To exploit themselves. Adam and Vlad are doing are saying, hey, let me sit you at this table. I got this police report that says you shot Robbie, whoever, during the process. call on camera like a 15-minute fight. People, everything, and it's crazy. The Lion King all fighting each other. There are people that actually die from that.
Hey, Sam. Do you remember your own birth? Me. I remember being inside the womb.
Oh my god.
Me. I remember
Oh god.
inside the womb. I wasn't alone. I could hear my mother's heartbeat. Hers and Loch Ness. We were conjoined twins. One and the same before we were born. Then they tried to separate us with surgery. The operation was successful. We were still one. We knew each other's thoughts without saying a word. My joy was her joy. Her pain was my pain. And no distance was too great for us to overcome. Some might call it a kind of telepathy. Divided in body, joined in spirit. We had a beach, just for us. One we shared. Our own private chiral network, you might say. With Cupids, we can build one that will let everyone share what Lochna and I have. I saw it all laid out before me after I signed up for Bridges. A network that could unite everyone, no matter how scattered or different. That would make us whole. It wouldn't be about bringing people into line. It would be about bringing them into the fold, where they would share alike. I knew it could change the world. With Amelie's help, we finalized the Cupid design. But after the attack and the birth, everything changed. For the first time in my life, Lochna wasn't there. But I'm not alone anymore. I can feel her again. She's close. Thank you, Sam. I feel whole again. Even the 6. I'm sorry, Lochna.
Let's get this done.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Oh my God.
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
I'm just saying the parts where y'all fucking up at accident with that wrong. It's not even wrong right now. Y'all both making valid points.
Lincoln,
it's not wrong. Dr. Now is only ain't going to. And black people get exploited at a exponentially higher rate than
Because
any other
we
race.
live ourselves at an exponentially
higher rate. What that fucking song? There's nothing going on. Exploited more at a higher rate.
And that's because we let ourselves.
I'm sorry.
Dr. Now, TLC. He just happens to be the doctor. Dr. Now happens to be the doctor they're leading.
That's a valid part of it.
It doesn't matter. Dr. TLC and others is the one to be held accountable. Yeah.
Good to hear your voice
But,
again.
regardless, there's a goal with my system of life. Yeah. What is the goal?
Kept you in the dark.
It's the same
Tried to
exact
save her.
goal with both.
I couldn't. You don't have to say it anymore.
And it seems like they're doing something that's like noble and good, but it's not because it's the same goal. That's what they're selling. Like, all right, for instance, remember that whole shit. Once again, have people lost weight from my system of life? Yes.
Cupid.
That doesn't mean it's not
the goal for them.
I couldn't save our child, but you can save our world. Only you. I love you. You hear me? Forever. And always. Now, make the world whole. Okay? Just like you make me.
Mm-hmm.
All that she went through, I had no idea. I thought she'd severed our bond on purpose, that she stole our child and ran.
Yeah.
I fixed your Cupid like she asked. The limiter should be functioning properly now. There is one thing. Before I sat down to work, I took a long, hard look at the code. I'm pretty sure someone's tweaked it. Either that, or my memory's going to pieces.
Someone rewrote your code?
Rewrote might be overstating it. let's just say it wasn't the latest version I released. And yet, because of it, I was finally reunited with Lincoln.
Racist.
No, I'm saying.
Could be we found our culprit already.
I think I do.
She died beneath the rubble, with our child still inside her. Her Ka passed over to the other side, but her Ha remained, bound to our dead daughter. She knew all of this, of course. That's why she kept one cuff loose. Didn't want anyone seeing her vitals. Shame she couldn't use her favorite invention. She did all that.
You said I got to pick up a prescription?
Keep me and our daughter
No.
safe.
You didn't call it in? I know you did.
I need to make an.
You take that?
Let me get that sound.
Take the rope?
No.
You want some jerk rub or something?
Jerk rub.
Jerk rub. Anything else? You know, I'm still using the water.
Sis? I can hear you. We're whole again. We're one. Like before in the womb, remember? Lincoln. Lochna.
That was good, Mom.
Well done, Sam. Thanks to you, Edge-Knot City is finally within reach. And you, Lochna. Your work will help ensure that the chiral network remains online. Together, we might just make it all the way west. Now then, Sam, there's something else you ought to know. We've been studying the data from when you claim you encountered those soldiers. We had audio which doesn't paint a complete picture on its own, but the languages, the names, and terms we picked out, the munitions we could identify, everything seems to indicate that you were on a battlefield over 100 years ago. World War I, to be precise. It wasn't a dream. Wasn't a hallucination. Maybe you were spirited away to another dimension or something. And given the time discrepancies, maybe you were sent to a beach. Can't say anything for certain. That said, I've never heard of a beach turned into a battlefield. But beaches are shaped by the will of the people who inhabit them. Perhaps Hartman can offer a more rational explanation. Beaches are his specialty. Unfortunately, he's still outside the chiral network. Anyway, get some rest. No use dwelling on questions we can't answer yet.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
Not grab one. Take this one. Yeah.
EX grenade number 0.
Sorry, what?
$3.
$3, Mom.
$3.20.
Jesus.
Eat that real quick. I was like, okay, hey, anybody throw them in a pan and make it work.
Lou?
Ooh, looking for this? Surprise. Fragile warped me here. I finally got to visit the beach. Well, her beach. Don't worry, I didn't come all this way for the sightseeing. Your beloved BB has a serious issue. You may recall me explaining that these incubators connect BBs via the chiral network to their still mothers back at HQ. Bridge babies are quite literally bridges between this world and the other side. Their place is not here with us, nor with the BTs over there. They belong precisely in between, with no greater affinity for one world or the other. But BB-28 here has been leaning further and further towards the world of the living. Towards you, Sam.
It's because we're partners.
Partners? Sam, a BB's a tool, not a human being. Bridge, yes. Baby, no.
So tell me what the problem is.
This tool, this weapon, is transforming into a living being. It's gaining weight. Its brain activity is increasing. It's accumulating memories. BB-28 is becoming self-aware, becoming an actual child.
Doesn't sound like a problem to me.
It's hardware, Sam. Manufactured for a purpose. A purpose it cannot fulfill outside the pod. There is a 70% risk of catastrophic failure simply in removing it. Which hardly matters because at this point, it'll cease functioning within a couple of days.
Cease functioning?
That's right. Not even the pod will be enough. It'll be bricked.
What do we do?
We reset it. You'll have to leave it with me, of course. I'll cut the cord that links the two of you and then perform an operation that reconnects it to the other side. Think of it as a little tug to correct its alignment. To put it back where it belongs, right between the world of the living and the dead. But like I said, you'll have to be without it for a while.
You're sure this'll work?
Of course. One catch, though. The surgery may erase its memories.
Erase? They'll forget me?
Relax. The BB will still function as intended. You just have to trust me. Come on. I'm telling you, it's like a game. Just select retry and start again. And this is why I hate these things. Sam, I was already filthy from my trip through the beach, but now your BB has added insult to injury.
Excuse me.
No one can spy on us in here. It's just you and me. No audio records of what we say. No video for lip reading analysis. Get closer. Die Hardman cannot know of this. Understood? I've been doing some digging into the first BB experiments. Officially, they were suspended by the government following a void out which claimed the life of the then acting president. Documents were shredded. BB technology banned, yes? But obviously, the experiments continued in secret, on the direct orders of President Strand.
Bridget?
The BBs were essential to solving the mystery of the Death Stranding. Oh, she had big plans for them. They weren't designed just to be BT detectors. She wanted to incorporate them into the chiral network to facilitate travel to the beach. But none of her plans ever came to fruition. And now BB Tech has fallen into terrorist hands.
What's Die Hardman's part in this?
I'm afraid to find out. I don't know how long he was working for Strand. I don't even know his real name or his face. I thought you might, since you two go further back.
He was already wearing a mask when I met him. Something about burning his face.
Right. Sorry. Any data we have from back then is classified at the highest level. As far as I know, the director is the only one with clearance. But the chiral network presents a new opportunity. By compiling fragmented data in the public domain from all across the country, I might be able to piece together a little more of the puzzle. Be careful, Sam. They're watching. Well, Sam, you're a good sport. I'll give you that. Still, it's a fine way to get out of doing the laundry.
Just fix BB, all right?
Oh no, you'll be doing the fixing. I'd never manage without your help. Check the delivery terminal upstairs for the details. When you're ready, of course.
Take this from me. Just put the top back on there. Put the microwave.
Dead man tells me your BB isn't performing to spec. We'll have to put your primary mission on hold until we restore its functionality. It's our only Dooms-compatible unit. And you're gonna have to deal with more BTs as you head further west. Case in point, Emily's informed us of a tar belt outside of Edge Knot City. A massive region crawling with BTs that Higgs supposedly summoned. And as much as we want you to get her out as soon as possible, you'll have a snowball's chance in hell without your BB. So your first priority is to help Deadman restore it to working order. And since he's on site, maybe the two of you can discuss it in person.
Sam, I'm a little busy at the moment, so I hope you don't mind if we stick to Hollow. First, I need you to link up a few preppers in the area so we can increase local chiral density. That's to bolster the connection between BB-28 and its stillmother. Then, as I explained earlier, we need to correct your BB's alignment. To facilitate that process, we need to quite literally put some distance between you two. Keep it here while we send you out. If everything goes to plan, your BB should resume normal function.
Fortunately, this plan advances our other objectives. We want to integrate this region into the chiral network anyway. So build relationships with the preppers by making deliveries and convince them to come on board. It's not easy to make a home for yourself in those mountains. Even so, plenty of people had a mind to try. You'll find shelters scattered throughout. We've got a whole list of orders from them waiting to be processed. Remember, though, that you're dealing with folks who chose to live out there. Folks who probably value their privacy. Don't think for a second it'll be easy to win them over. You will have to earn their trust, bit by bit, job by job. Another thing, Sam. You'll be making runs without a BB for a spell. That will vastly diminish your ability to detect BTs. So keep your eyes and ears open for anything out of the ordinary. And stay the hell out of the rain if you can help it.
Yeah, let me get a soda.
We've added a cargo catapult option to your PCC. Now, in case the name did...
No, leave it out, leave it out.
Order assigned.
Shit is crazy. The Flood Watch Mom.
It's supposed to rain all day today and all day tomorrow.
You voted for it, you got it.
America is booming.
Well, yeah,
Quickly
like,
growing
yeah,
energy
yeah.
demand.
As I speak right now, Cassandra Ventura has taken the stand. Now, unfortunately,
Huh? Yeah.
in a federal case, there are no cameras in the court. There is no audio in the court. But we're going to do our best to report to you in the real time what's happening with her testimony and
Yes.
her testimony. They're also taking the questions about the testimony case in general as it progresses. So if you have a question, submit it on YouTube, do the answers here on air. I'm not going to do it alone. I have it here in studio with showing team trial attorneys. Thank you, jumping here so quickly.
White.
Talking about me and making nothing for me. Making me stay in favor.
Morgan, Morgan.
We all know that the video of her putting being beaten by Sean Combs in 2016.
Sean.
His entire legal saga. It came up a lot yesterday.
Saga.
She came up a lot yesterday, and now her testifying for the prosecution. I think that there are some things that rise to the fall.
Yeah.
What she testified to so far? Well, first of all, she's quite pregnant. 18 months.
By him?
We're talking about a 17-year age difference. She admitted that during the course of their relationship, he introduced her to certain sex acts. She asked to describe the relationship she had with him. Quote, there were violent arguments that would usually result in physical abuse, dragging, different things of that nature. Again, why is this important? She's charged with sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion. She's charged with racketeering conspiracy, a criminal enterprise, underlying crimes like sex trafficking, kidnapping, arson, bribery, obstruction, and also transporting sex workers for purposes of prostitution. She went on to say that
that's the job
in the head, that she was down, there was frequent violence, she would have black eyes, she would have bruises. She was asked by prosecution to describe what his sleep off was. And she said, quote, it basically entails the hiring of an escort and setting up this experience so that it's informed for time. It involves being able to watch and meet the other person and actually direct us on what we were doing. Eventually, it became a job for me. By the way, this comes after the testimony of the male performer who said he was hired by the Cassandra Ventura and Sean Combs to have sex with taxis in front of Sean Combs. He described how their relationship was quite complex. Talking about these two talks, when she first introduced them, she said, I was confused, nervous, but also loved him very much. She explained how Sean Combs ultimately controlled a lot of her life. She talked about blackmail material, so videos that Combs reportedly shot of her during these sexual encounters. She was concerned that they would be published, they would be released. So she had limited resources to do that. She was shown the 2016 video of that hallway attack that I mentioned. She confirmed this was after a sleep off, which is important, because while the census said it was
Freak off.
not sex trafficking, she is confirmed that this was after a sleep off. This was in furtherance of sex trafficking. She said she was afraid, but she said no, and it would make it. So again, we're going to get more of her testimony in real time. So far, Rick, from what I've said, what do you think of the testimony?
Well, obviously, this is a horrendous relationship that she suffered a lot. I think the defense is arguing in essence that she was a consensual, willing participant in this relationship. It was a 10-year relationship. There were ups and downs, and the defense is arguing that some of the things she argues now she was forced to do, she did willingly, and perhaps even willingly. So that's really getting at. And this is really shocking stuff for a series about this girl and I think two some of it is coming up. Don't you think that there is a crucial problem for the prosecution? If we heard it was funny, we have a question from the objections that the male dancer's testimony about taxes contradicts the prosecution's opening statement. Now, he has testified that he thought he was going to black. Yeah.
Women can't do this.
Where he saw her,
Women do everything.
saw him dragging her. But at the same time, you
She said, what is it? She participated in the street off. You wonder, this was within months. Was it coercion or not? Was she a victim of partner?
Coercion.
What is it? Of that male dancer. And you hear her testimony.
I think I put it.
Now, it would be difficult for the jury to believe that everything was coerced against the will. I don't think the jury is going to believe that everything is coerced.
Your boy.
Yeah, folks doing great. It's great now. It's great. Just great. That's it. You don't have to touch it there.
He has all the elements to do this. And the one thing you want to know is down blackmail video. That's what's really important to the case. That this is carrot and stick territory. But he kept, allegedly, things like these videos keep people in line. The allegation here is that she sort of got a little bit antsy about how the relationship was going. He was threatening to release videos that was destroying the chance of her having a career. The defense would say the only person who was threatening the videos was the same Ventura. That's the point that they made yesterday. Yeah, that's never that serious. I don't know if you do that. Let me ask you this. There's a question from Lauren. By the way, this little like emoji, like smiley face with the heart. I like this. I have a question. Do you think now that the prosecution has paid their case to tax, that they have more damning evidence to prove?
Yeah, I mean,
I would suspect so, because it is in a case like this, you want to start strong. And I think some of the idea of putting her on as day 2 of this trial is to start strong. They put on a little corroborating testimony first, right, from the stance or escort, whatever you want to call her. Now they have her to start, and they get to show the video, that man the video. And now she testifies. But it can't be the prosecution's slant by this case that now they're just going to wind their way through some other inconsequential witnesses. And we have 2 more victims, as I understand it. Well, let's talk about it.
What do you want? You told me that you wanted me to stand here and
okay, so that's the good
news.
So they made how many sure the victims.
Get on stand. Get on
ambulance mom.
Also, in his wife was to his birthday party. For people 9 and older.
I think there's more updates about the testimony. So right now, the juror said, I thought you were anonymous. And you thought to that, was it made public? No, I was the artist.
And also there, she there, and said that.
What was one thing
My grandfather's brother.
Bond, how is showing truth at the time when you had fun. So a lot of this is talking about the beginning of their relationship. And she has to concede something, right? She can't just say, it was a disaster at the very beginning. It was in the very beginning. It was really distressed at the very beginning. There has to be an aspect to it where she explains, I started this relationship, I was young, excited, but then it evolved, right? That's really the incredible. I agree with that. And also to acknowledge that there were benefits to her of being in this. It would at least really help her to me. It would definitely people that she otherwise wouldn't have. So all of that is good. There's nothing wrong with the proceeding. None of that justifies being bad now. All of it. Exactly. And by the way, we jumped on air immediately as soon as we found out that they were taking a stand. One thing that makes Law and Crime a little bit different than other outlets like that is our viewers not only the value of the journalistic content right now, purely for our viewers on YouTube. We want to give you the most up-to-date information about this case in real time. And again, we're the only channel, the only news organization that is producing content for you specifically. We value that. YouTube is rare. Part of the coming from, and we want to get it out to you as quickly as possible. Thank you so much. You are continuing. You're going to continue to take your questions for, I think, for a while. Which is comes next. So let's get going. Again, thank you for the audience. Jake, are there any more witnesses to actually getting attacked by pigs apart from the body? I mean, I don't know. I would imagine so. Yeah, I don't know. I was in the video. That's but yes, I would imagine there are other witnesses who are going to talk about the relationship, probably talk about well, they mentioned that. They mentioned the chef. They mentioned who the questions from the defense yesterday was, well, how is this a conspiracy? Right? For conspiracy, you two more people agree. Who were the people that coordinated and facilitated this racketeering and sex trafficking operation are not criminally charged? So I see two major hurdles for the prosecution in this case. One is what we've been talking about. They have to get past the idea that this is consensual behavior by other people who are behaving in such a way. They have to get past that. The second bigger hurdle for me is turning you would never be invited into a racketeering, right? Because what? They have to prove a RICO is very challenging. You have to prove a RICO enterprise. You have to prove a pattern of racketeering activity.
Drugs and racketeering.
Being still pretty much just saying.
The fact that it is a 10-year relationship, and even if it's under a
Yeah.
No, wait till they show the real one.
Did all these terrible things to her.
They just drawing a boogeyman right now. They just drawing a boogeyman.
Boogie woogie.
Shit.
Draw the boogeyman.
You can't get out.
It's more you have to explain. That's a problem. I think it's unique that in their case first.
Shit, help.
This is lifestyle. In her response, he had all these restrictions. He get things done. He traveled quite a bit. And then apparently she showed a photo. She said this is shot
Look at
down in a strip club in New York like 2007, 2008.
He looks like a fucking bull. Fucking cool. Okay, he's up there like this. Oh, no.
Thumbs up. What?
Go. Damn it. Sit him down. They showed the thing with Ellen DeGeneres, man. And Just Bieber in the bathroom. She's still on TV.
Beaver boy.
You need to get out there and make a whole lot of babies and get that shit out of them, right? I mean, you know, one of these kids will be better. He just got you. Fucking Usher.
Hello, Usher.
Fucking Usher. You can go to the hospital and get stitches in your ass while you turn over Justin Bieber.
Fever. 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 Fever.
Yeah, Jackson. What's his name? He's been at Disney.
It's raining hard outside, man.
Yeah, that's why they're home wrong. What's the boy name? That hair dyed blonde right there.
Blondie dread.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He was on Disney. He wasn't Raven Small.
Or Atlanta Brown.
He was in that May Payne shit, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
You get you some rest. Just relax. Yes, Tori. We be glad you good, man. I'm gonna tell the people right now, Tori. You get you some rest. Just relax. Alright, all my real rights. A lot of y'all already know. Yesterday, my man Tory Lanez was stabbed, but I did my homework. I tapped in with a few. I did my homework. I tapped in with a few real rights. Word got back to me. Tory pulled through. He's okay. He's breathing on his own. Even after a collapsed lung, he was stabbed 14 times. You know, hearing a lot of things from the real rights. You know, some are saying there was a lot going on in there. A lot of politics or whatever. I'm just a messenger. But Tory, we glad you good. Word, we just glad you good, Tory. No lie, man. I don't even got no jokes or nothing for this, bro. Just glad you good, man. Word.
Deep breath. Sony.
So there's a Japanese corporation, April. It's PS3, it's PlayStation.
What an appropriate gift for a baby.
Yeah, it is an appropriate gift for the baby. It does Blu-rays, which are in high definition. So better for his eyes to take upon the movies.
So perfect. Because he's one.
Oh, trust me, I know. Fucking longest year of my life. I'm fucking wasted.
Look at those clouds up there. They're beautiful. It's a perfect day for a drive.
Oh, Trixie, please stop talking. I'm trying to figure something out.
No, I'm blessed, man. I'm right on.
Produced based on her life, named after Jay-Z's first album, Reasonable Doubt. Wouldn't it be wild? Wouldn't it be wild if Tory Lanez's former lawyer, Sean Holly, allegedly set him up and worked for Roc Nation? Wouldn't it be wild if she had a show that she produced based on her life, named after Jay-Z's first album, Reasonable Doubt? Wouldn't it be wild if her daughter, who was a singer, sang background for Beyonce? It would be even wilder that this is just a month after the alleged shooting in the foot. I mean, it wouldn't be any more wild if that he does an interview explaining that the 4 pieces of DNA on that weapon, none of those were his, then he gets stabbed in jail and is in critical condition. I mean, that would be crazy if that was true, right? Wouldn't it be wild if Tory Lanez's former lawyer, Sean Holly, allegedly set him up and worked for Roc Nation? Wouldn't it be wild if she had a show that she produced based on her life, named after Jay-Z's first album, Reasonable Doubt? Wouldn't it be...
These rows of flames are catching a fire. Yep, I need that. Mom, what's that? Come on, come on. Come on. Yep.
Jones, we freeze our breakfast sausage.
I love it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say it right now, bro. The new generation of Zon smokers, I'm definitely one of them, and I love the sprays up. Like, I'll get down with some OG, but sometimes you need that enhancement.
I got a question.
Like,
I got a question for you.
What's the word?
Hold on. I was about to pop it, but you know, I gotta ask you a question, because you a YN.
Yeah, for sure.
So here's the thing. What you mean by some OG? OG to y'all niggas just mean it ain't
OG's like that grass. It's like that. You feel me? Like, you know, we there's levels to OG. I like the exotic OG, the shit that break down nice, that don't really got too much of a taste. That shit just gets you.
I got a question for you, because we don't do free promo, but do you consider HT OG? You know what HT is?
Yeah.
Is that technically OG to you?
I'll say it's OG. It's OG because it's not spray. It's not spray. It's OG. We take the term OG like it's original.
Y'all
like,
niggas got
not
the
spray, not
definitions. Y'all got the definitions fucked up.
Hey,
OG is like, that ain't an OG to me. So you like your spray shit. OG is like OG Kush. Fucks, no, I don't fuck with the Reggie. But OG is like OG Kush. No, I gotta talk to him. I gotta put some game on you. You can't, that shit's not good for you, nigga. In 30 years, it's gonna be a commercial.
Nah, we don't overly do the church, bro.
No. In 30 years, it's gonna be a commercial. If you smoke sprayed weed, call this number. Nigga. Alright, let's go to the next one.
Damn. Yo, so basically I got popped because I endorsed the spray.
On the bottom, Paige, you were good. I'm waiting for you to be great. And next, Kendall. You didn't stick out to me. Next is Brooke. Next, Nia. You're third on the pyramid. You were third overall high score. And Mackenzie. And on top of the pyramid, once again, is Maddie. On the bottom, Paige. You were good. I'm waiting for you to be great. And next, Kendall. You didn't stick out to me. Next is Brooke. Next, Nia. You're third on the pyramid. You were third overall high score. And Mackenzie. And on top of the pyramid, once again, is Maddie. On the bottom, Paige. You were good. I'm waiting for you to be great. And next, Kendall. You didn't stick out to me. Next.
No, I'm blessed, man. I'm riding around with legends.
You have to make sure that the league covers all of these companies, all of these other individuals who were involved. It has to be a general release of everybody. You don't want to release any living rooms to have a lot. We have a follow up. So why did you settle for your mission? Well, people settle all the time. So they think they're not right. People, like, you could say that really surprised me is that the case is typically in a case like that, you draft the complaint and you send it to the defendant and you say, dear sir, please pay me
Dear sir.
for going to file this publicly in court. And if there's any merit to it, or this position in the defendant decides to negotiate for the candidate.
Dear sir.
If you actually file that publicly and to settle with the next step, that unfortunately was pretty powerful.
Hey, sir.
Even when a legal, even when they discover, even if the settlement immediately, you would settle with the file. I think it is, because that really, that lawsuit, I think is what gets their picture. Okay, I'll take you forth. Talk to that to Benjamin Burrow. Did you see other men? Benjamin Burrow responds, yes. Talk to that. Go on. Another witness. Yes. That I'm up value and
I'm blessed, man. I'm riding around with legends.
What you want to do?
Drop top Cadillac, man.
On stage, so look, obviously
I'm blessed, man. I'm riding around with legends.
What, the LA show?
LA show. Drop top Cadillac, man. I'm blessed.
Guys, don't be
I'm riding
sentimental
around
for
with
me.
legends.
well, not true, but if it's done, they didn't actually open a state they didn't have any. I mean, it was just sort of the opposite of style, you know, being victim of a conspiracy to invent evidence against, and that was one of them. Because we're on video, and we talked about it, but they were going to say, he is not a delightful guy. These people on the jury probably aren't going to like things that he did. He didn't really do things we consider domestic violence, but this is an opportunity. And I like that about the opening statement. They made that very clear. You're going to have to judge the crimes in a fear, not whether you like it or not. Well, it's cool.
Pump up.
It's all about the experience of totally being engulfed in the moment.